All right, this is a winner's side match. He's not fat. Big Bo.
All right, so Lonnie, while Albert Rex give us a brief rundown for anyone just tuning in of the rules that they're following today.
Okay, they are playing BCA rule. That is Maria's favorite tournament. She loved 8 ball. Why are you? Never mind. Sorry, Lisa. I'm giving Lisa a hard time. She's giving it back. Okay, we're playing BCA 8 ball rules. Those were Maria's favorite. She loved 8 ball. We're doing alternate break, race to 5. Jump cues are allowed. It is alternate break. I don't know if I said that already, but it is alternate break. And it looks like Albert won the flip, so he'll be racking and breaking first. And before anything gets said, yes, he does wear a mask. He is a cancer survivor, so he still chooses to wear the mask. And just let him be.
Got a little cluster developed there. Might have a little work to do.
Oh, yeah, yeah. This is kind of ugly where the cue ball was left. Yeah, I was talking about scoreboards earlier. Yeah, I'm I'm part of what I'm on the software side, but I also do some graphic stuff and all that. Not as much as Manny does, but I'm learning because of the web design part of it, because a lot of that is entwined with it.
Michael with the break out there, kind of moved the cluster around, but didn't really open it up.
Corner. What's up, Rudy? Hi, Yvette. I just threaten things with a hammer, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm also a rotating equipment specialist in my path fly.
If you're a hammer, Lonnie, everything's a nail.
Damn right. All I need is a pipe wrench, a hammer, and a pair of channel locks. I'll fix it. No, almost 30 years in the oil and gas industry. Maintenance has been my life. Can he get? Can he get to the 3 ball and make it? That looks like it. Try it. Oh yeah. I think camera angle we get is not always, you know, obviously it's never as good as what they can see. I would like, I would love to put a predator light over this someday, this stream table, and get what they call
Yeah,
them,
get
an eyeball
that
cameras.
overhead view.
Yeah, get the overhead view.
And those Predator lights are incredible.
Yeah, with the opening right in the middle, you no problem putting
Nice even light. The way it spreads the light, minimal shadows. Michael worked out that cluster.
the camera. Yes.
Albert giving him
Yeah,
a shot.
Albert's one of those. If he'll just give it to you if you run that.
Oh yeah, Kyle. Duct tape and WD-40 are essential.
Oh yeah, WD-40. I It's pretty sad. I upgraded from duct tape to gaffer's tape now. I believe in gaffer's tape now.
It's your friend though.
Yes, it is. It's expensive as hell, but damn, it's good stuff. I was always using duct tape when I first started this, and these guys would say, "You need to get gaffer's tape." What the hell's gaffer's tape? Then I go to Guitar Center one day. It's like, I need to get some gaffer's tape. It's like, where are all these different roll sizes?
Right.
I use it for the first time, and I'm like, okay, sold. Oh, nice break.
Bread.
He's got options both ways.
That's one thing you get in a tournament like this. If you make it to these rounds, get a spread like that. The majority of the time they're getting out.
Say based on where his cue ball is, that's probably right. That's everyone watching. If y'all want to look at the chat, check. I mean, not the chat, but the bracket. It is pinned to the top of the chat. God, I'm kind of glad next weekend we don't have no stream. I can take a weekend off. Our next stream is Thursday night, everybody, though.
Oh yeah, I was
league.
just going to ask what your upcoming stream.
Yeah, we will stream the San Antonio Pool League BNEA ACS Thursday night. And then Lisa's fundraiser for a trip to Tennessee for the WPBA event is Saturday. So no streams. But I got a lot of editing to do. I had burnout this last week and a half. So I didn't put much videos on the channel. Yeah, gaffer's tape will stick to anything, but it comes off without the gooey crap.
Right. That's me too.
But like I said, it is expensive.
Lonnie, have you noticed in the tournament? What do you think? Is there a large percentage doing a second ball break, or do they primarily hit that head ball?
A lot of them have been hitting head. I mean, in the tournament. There's been a few that did second ball, but which is weird because these are pro level, players.
Yes.
You go to VNEA. When I went to Worlds the first time, just about everyone there uses a second ball break ball, even though it's ball count. You can't. The 8 ball doesn't count on the break, but everybody was just about doing a second ball break, and I do it just because I can make a ball on the second ball break typically, but the table's ugly after.
Yeah,
but I
the thing
make a
with it.
ball,
You're
so I
right.
got control. Yeah, we are using the triangle today. No template.
Generally, my first inclination is center ball break, just off center. Just hit that head ball as solid as possible. Trying to hit it clean. I'll pull out the second ball break. Say if I'm trailing in a race, I got to go defensive. feeling real smooth with my stroke yet.
Yeah.
You know,
But
so,
see, in APA, I'll start with a similar break to what you talked about.
uh-huh.
But if once I get a lead, then I'll go second ball break. If I get a game or two lead, I'll say,
Uh-huh.
okay, take it. Go to the second ball break. APA, the 8 count.
Right.
So
Right.
I'll go for it. I
That
might
makes sense.
knock it easy. I might scratch and make the 8 ball at the same time. But it also messes up. I know that I break it, it's going to be an open table.
Yeah.
So I'm not a table runner per se. Can I run rack? Yeah. Do I do it regularly? No. But I also don't play regularly anymore.
Well, I tell you what, since I went up to APA at the 7 in APA, I'm trying to run every rack.
Yeah.
I'm not over aggressive. I mean, I'll obviously go for the safety if the rack is not available to run.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, I'm not worried about innings. I'm trying to break and run, smash
See,
every rack if I can.
back when we were playing league, in the same division,
Uh-huh.
I was a 6'7" back then.
Okay.
Well, then I got injured when I ruptured my Achilles tendon
Right.
and everything went to crap. Well, Nationals just did a review on me this last session, and they bumped me down to 5'5" because my performance has been terrible.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here comes Daniel, but I don't see him with a piece of paper. Yeah, so I've got to rebuild and get my game back. 'Cause it's not what it was. Not even close. Audio's in and out, Kyle. This is the hardest thing when it comes to streaming is the audio. Because it just takes one song in the background to hit us with a copyright.
Oh yeah, you got to stay on top of that. Now, if it wasn't for the music issues, I mean, you can just run the mic loud,
I
let
just
the
run it
music
straight
bleed,
out.
and it, yeah,
I'd not use the noise gate. I'd let you hear the balls crack.
yeah, exactly.
Everything. But that's that comment that I put in the description. It's like every bar and pool hall offers its own interesting challenges to live stream.
Yes, they're all their own individual set of dynamics.
Yes. I streamed a championship match earlier in the year. The floors were not firm. So every time someone walked by, you could see the camera.
Oh, I
would
remember
move
that.
up
I was
out
in
of
the chat. But you know what? The funny thing about that particular stream is it turned out to be a fantastic event
Yes.
and so much fun. And I don't think anybody even cared that they're at the end that the
Yeah, there was a lot
camera
of
would
people.
shake. I mean, because the crowd was into it. I mean, it was very enjoyable from a
And
viewer's
I had a
perspective.
bunch of people sitting around me there. So it was like I was in a tight spot. But it was fun.
That was that little bar on the south side, right? When you were down
Yep.
there.
Yep. It's actually a great place. They make great burgers. I was at Splatch. It's a CH instead of SH.
Okay.
It's an acronym for all the kids.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They're on Nagalitos. Like I said, they got great burgers.
Kalani, on the rare occasion that you get to shoot, when are your shooting opportunities? Is this when you're hanging out at the vault, or do you get?
It's actually more Wednesday nights for APA League and now Thursdays for SAPL, BNEA ACS League. Those are about the only 2 days that I'm guaranteed to at least touch my cues.
Okay.
Now, Lisa has been practicing. We've been getting her on 9-foot table, 9-foot diamond. When we can, we'll come to town and practice. So I do get to hit a little bit when she's doing that. If it's just us going into town for that.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I'm streaming and she's practicing, I'm streaming. But she plays a lot more than I do.
And she's qualified. Is it a WPBA,
Yes,
right? Because she
WPBA.
won
She
the
won the
Centex
qualifier
event.
for the Syntex event, so she's going to be going to Bristol, Tennessee, for the Sledgehammer Open
That's
to
fantastic.
compete with all the pro ladies going to be up there. Yeah, she's the one with all the national championships and all that stuff. I just kind of play.
You guys see Michael Schneider just going to work. I'm just being a mechanic here on these racks. Really solid break.
He, he's figured out these tables. Now, those that don't know Michael Schneider, he's actually from Switzerland. He is Daniel Schneider's brother. Now, Daniel, he's married to Christina here, so they live here. He does go back to Switzerland periodically, but Michael comes in for as long as he can, plays the big tournaments, and goes back.
And you'll see Michael on these major events, playing with the
Yeah,
big boys on the international stage. So just like that,
yep.
another rack. Ruben concedes the 8 ball to him.
Okay, so Michael's on the hill. Albert racking and breaking to try to get on the board, but Albert might be suffering from the you play the match of your life,
Absolutely.
and then you go into the next match like, okay, what did I do last? And I hate playing so much defense because it takes away the shooting ability
Right. Right.
for me.
That's one thing. I'm not a big. I'm a fan of one pocket, but I'm not a big one pocket player myself. I
See,
played the game, but although it builds your defensive game and it gets you thinking out of the box as far as your shooting, there's a lot more moving balls around than there is actual
yes,
making balls. So I've seen a few of my friends that are fond of playing a lot of one pocket, and they kind of get into that mentality when it's time
hmm
for an open table. You're playing a different game. They're not used to going ahead and being aggressive and making
yeah,
those balls. They're putting more of a defensive mindset.
exactly. Guy playing someone on table six, or is he just practicing? He's just practicing.
Albert finally with a decent opportunity to do some damage here. On the bank, this is about his only problem ball. If you can clear this, solid.
Nice.
But the
Oh,
cue ball stays out
stop,
of the
stop,
pocket.
stop, stop.
And
That's just like
oh
Sky in the
boy.
last match. It stayed right in the pocket. Hey, Ronnie. He, Ronnie's a flex tape kind of guy.
You were mentioning that last rack that Albert played there against Billy. It takes a lot mentally out of you to play a
Yep.
rack like that, which is why,
If you open one thing up, he could just run it.
right.
That's what happened. Albert was up 4-1, and then Billy just started shooting. All right. So you got any tournaments you're going to play coming up?
That's I was asking about the Centex. I'd really, I've got to get it start playing them next year. I was hoping to do one before the end of the year this year. Thanksgiving is probably going to be out of town, so are you going to stream that one?
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it'll be the finale for this year.
I'll go with a nice run out.
Yeah, Lisa and I'll both be there for that one. Okay, Albert got on the board.
How many Centex were there total this year?
8.
8. Are they looking to do even more next year, or keep it around the same?
That I don't know. Neither Daniel or Christina have told me. I would make the assumption that they've got to get with Predator and all the sponsors
Sure.
and see what they're willing to put forward to keep the tour going and see if they want to grow it or if they want to keep it the same. But it's also, you have to think, Daniel and Christina also have a life. Their parents, they travel for tournaments too, so they're balancing everything. We're glad they came here and brought the tour to us.
Yeah, it's brought a lot of talent to the area. It's giving you an opportunity to stream some great matches.
Yeah, it was an honor when they asked us. I mean, we were the small streamer in town. We basically just started. They asked us if we would do. They were originally going to try setting up their own stream, but they approached us and asked. And of course, we said yes. It's like we've been kind of growing together.
Michael has that breakdown.
Yep.
It's
Albert shaking his head.
not quite the same technique, but it's along the same lines of like a chain bamboni break to try and get that little pop on the cue ball, and it pops in the air. And generally, they try to keep it around the middle of the table. When you get a spread like that, even if you lose the cue ball slightly off to the side, I mean, you still ended up with a great shot. Not that I have that type of break, but that's the type of break I go for.
That's what you go for.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I just want to make a ball on the break. I've worked on my break. Like I said, I ruptured my Achilles tendon, and that really screwed with my break big time because it's the kickoff leg.
Okay.
So, I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just mental. It's just mental." You have a major injury in your life. It does screw with you. You have to relearn. So that's what I'm in the process. I haven't given up. I'm slowing down because I'm concentrating on the stream. But I want to get a pop break. I'd just like to be able to hit a 9-ball and just have it pop every time.
Right.
Fall right back in the center of the table.
Right.
Will I compete with these guys? No. I just want to know I can do it.
Seeing about the past year, I've made some good progress with. I stepped away from playing tournaments, took a little break from the league, and worked on my game.
Yeah.
Got a table at home, and that obviously that helped. Even just
That
being able to
definitely
shoot a few
helps.
shots daily, and I've seen the improvement in my game. So I feel like on my best days, I can compete with just about anybody. Not that I'm on these guys' levels, but I guarantee you, whoever I play now, I'm going down fighting.
You'll
I'm
be more comfortable going into it.
I'm gonna give them a game.
My next big tournament that I'm actually going to play is ACS State. That'll probably be the last tournament I play for the year.
Is that the team event?
It's a single. It's Scotch doubles. It's singles and
Okay.
right now I'm probably only going to play singles.
Oh,
raise that
Michael,
8-ball on by. Looks like.
the rare miss there, uncharacteristic. Gives Albert a chance to go up another one rack on the board. He needs another one desperately here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just playing singles because that way I can concentrate on getting some video and some pictures and all that, putting a few videos together.
Right, right. A-ball? That's A-ball sequence?
Yeah, it's all 8-ball. Now, everyone, I know we put it out yesterday. I haven't put it out today. This event originally was 5,000 added. Well, with the raffle money for the queue and all that, they've actually got it up to over 6,000.
That's quite impressive. And this is only
Yeah.
the second
This
year
is
of
the
the
second
tournament?
year. It is now officially the biggest tournament that's been in San Antonio,
That's fantastic.
money wise. We got the Predator stops, but they're usually, I think, 2,000. But this one, they got up to 6,000.
Well, that shows you what kind of pool family we have here in San Antonio. Yeah, San Antonio is a big city, but it's very much similar
Oh.
to a small town feel in
It's
many
exactly.
aspects.
It's exactly. It's people don't understand. We may be the seventh largest city in the United States, but it's like living in a small town. And I grew up in a small town.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, everybody's relaxed. Yes, you do have the traffic conquers, but just don't go in that part of town. They're
Right.
rushed out. But the people, majority of the people are just laid back and relaxed.
See that pocket open? Sure did. From his reaction, see how Michael handles this. Low roll and hold the cue ball in the general area. Bump the 8 out.
He bumped the 8 out. Cue ball is taken in the right direction. Albert's not going to make it. All right. Shoot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to join our pool family. Here's a couple of videos you might be interested in seeing. Thank you again.